Hello everybody, welcome to Half-Life 2 Episode 1 with MMod. Andrew Maltani with David Mansfield on the call.
Hello.
So, let me just check settings. Alright, everything is consistent here. Everything's consistent with the last one. Yep, same with base game. Hard mode, controls are the same. Mouse and gamepad stuff, yep. Game and music volume are at 4 out of 10. Let me know if the game is too loud or if you can't hear either of us. Video setting 16 to 10. The most advanced settings pretty much the same. Alright, so well, we blew up the Dark Citadel fusion reactor, but what happened after that? And yeah, I'm not going to call anyone out in particular over this, but I have come across a crack ton of content creators that just do not do the episodes after base Half-Life 2, especially if it's during a period when the episodes are actually dirt cheap and on sale, and the episodes used to be, like, dirt cheap a lot on Steam. But now with the 20th anniversary edition, integrating both episodes 1 and 2 with base game, I'm gonna say this, though, there's no excuse anymore. So, yeah. And I'm probably one of the few people, or at least one in my circle, that every time I do Half-Life 2, I always follow up with the episodes after this. Just a little pet peeve that I kind of wanted to say out loud.
I understand.
Tell me, Dr. Freeman, if you can. You have destroyed so much. What is it exactly that you have created? Can you name even one thing? I thought not.
We'll see about that.
Let me just dip the volume down a little bit more.
He has to be somewhere around here. Close, just... Any luck? Dog, I think I found something. Drop what you're doing and help me over here. Oh my God! Gordon! I was so worried. Hey, the gravity gun. Give it to him, dog. There, Gordon. Dog's happy to see you. I can tell. Okay, dog. Go get the monitor set up so we can check in with my dad. He must be worried sick about us. He was so sure I wouldn't find you here. The Citadel's really coming apart. I still don't know how we got out of there. The last thing I remember is Brain falling. A huge explosion, and then I heard vortigons. Next thing I knew, Dog was digging me out of the rubble. Oh, it's all so strange. We should... It's my dad. We've been trying to reach him for hours. Wait till he hears that we found you. Come on!
Sweetheart, come in!
Dad, are you there?
Alex? Alex, come in!
Hold on a sec, there's so much interference. Hey, Dog, give me a hand with this. Okay. Little to the right. There we go, hold it there. We got it. Dad.
Alex, where are you? Oh, please, God, tell me you're out of the city.
Well, not quite yet.
What?
But listen, Dad, we found him.
You found Gordon? I don't believe it. But listen, you two have to get out of the city. The Citadel could blow at any moment.
There's no question that it will, I'm afraid. Our remote sensors indicate the process is accelerating toward a dark energy flare. Anyone left in the vicinity will be subjected to energetic events whose
Isaac,
effects are
please.
beyond my powers of speculation. The ravages to cellular material are
Reiner,
unimaginable.
stop!
Dad?
Oh dear, Eli, I'm sorry, but surely there's no need for undue alarm. Alex is well out of harm's way by now.
Well, actually, we're still at the Citadel.
What? Oh dear, but there's really no time. The core is exceedingly close to collapse. Why, there's no way to get far enough without first... Well, nothing short of a direct intervention in the core could possibly retard the reaction.
You mean going in?
Into the core, yes. But it's far too dangerous to consider. The chamber will be bathed in radiation.
Well, you do have the hazard suit. If we found a way into the Citadel, it's possible we could...
Alex, no!
But Dad!
Izzy, talk some sense into her.
I'm sorry, Eli, but I don't see any other way. It would help us evacuate more citizens.
We can do this, Dad.
Okay, Alex, okay, just promise me. Promise me that you won't take a single unnecessary risk.
I promise. I love you.
I love you too, baby. I'll be praying for you.
Don't worry. I'll see you soon. Yeah. Don't worry. Let's see if we can find a way into the Citadel from somewhere along the rim. Dog, a little help, please? Thanks. Okay, boy. Pack up and meet us on the far side of this ridge. Whoa. What a drop. After you, Gordon.
Oh, shit. Oh! Force physics. They'll scare the shit out of you sometimes.
Why is Dog taking so long? Dog! Dog! Look out! Oh my god, Dog! Dog! Dog, are you alright? Oh my god. You scared the hell out of me. Now stay with us and help us find a way over. I cannot believe you're trying to get back in that place. This isn't gonna be easy. Well, Dog, what do you think? Any ideas? Dog. That's not too helpful. There has to be a way to get across. But how? What about... Dog? Dog, where are you going? Was it something I said? Huh? Dog, where are you... I think Dog needs a few bolts tightened. Look out! Dog, really, that was a little close. What's gotten into you, huh? How exactly is this supposed to help us? What? Wait a minute. Oh no. You're not serious. Are you? Well, Gordon, unless you have a better suggestion, he is a robot. He's done the math. You did the math, right? Uh-huh. I want you to get out of here as fast as you can. Go find Dad. We'll catch up, don't worry. All right. I'll miss you too. Now, don't worry about me. I'll see you soon. Get in the passenger side, Gordon. Brace yourself, Gordon. Okay, Dog, let's do it. Before I change my... Okay. Careful, hold on. Whoa. Phew. Whew. Good throw, Dog. Now go, boy, go on. You'll be fine, just... Uh-oh. What now? Whoa. Hold on. Alright, let's get off before the next ride starts. Holy crap.
Well, I think we've had enough of Dr. Freeman's wild ride. Alright. Back into the suck we go.
My God, this place is really coming apart.
Out that way.
This is unbelievable. I had no idea.
Ravenholm right now.
Oh, that's where you are in base game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stalkers. Well,
Is that still episode
bother
1?
us if we leave them alone.
No, that's still base game.
I'll just disable this.
No, I mean of base game. Is it
Something.
episode 1 or 2?
That stalker. He's holding it from the other side. We don't have time to look for another way around. How are we gonna get through here?
So, episodes 1 and 2 are...
Okay, hell, let's get out of here.
Let me hold that thought.
Can you find where those roller mines are going? I've got an idea how to use one here.
It's still base game, so Ravenholm is still base game.
Okay, gotcha.
Episodes 1 and 2 are completely separate installments. As in, there's still a continuation of the story, but For all intents and purposes, separate installments.
Oh, okay.
Ah, damn it. Stop it!
Oh, you found one. Dad taught me how to reset the targeting system on these things. A little extra juice in the right spot, and it's on our side. I'll hold it out where I can work on it. There it is. It's a lot more unstable, but it should last long enough to take out the stop. Okay. We can get through now. Let's go.
Let's not have any more attempt. Me too.
Soldiers. Well, that was random. Talk about unstable. I really think we should hang around.
Good idea.
We gotta cross through that? We made it!
Oh, what is this room?
What went on in here? What the hell are those things? Maybe this console has some useful information. Let me see if I can pin down a path to the core.
I can
Green?
still deliver Earth, but not without your help. The portal destination is untenable. Surely you can set the relay elsewhere. There's no way I can survive in that
Oh,
environment.
thank God, it's just an old recording.
A host body? You must be joking. I can't possibly. Oh, all right.
Let me see
Damn
if
it.
we
That's
can
what it
find
takes. Just hurry. He's right behind me. Oh, shit.
What the hell? It's gone now. Let's get out of here. Gordon? What's going on in there?
Confiscation field engaged.
Hey, it's doing something to the gravity gun. It looks like it did in Brain's portal reactor. I'd say their security device backfired. It'll sure come in handy if it stays that way.
Not likely, Alex. Not likely.
Next thing.
Alright, we shouldn't be home for the next bunch, and... gee. Any other unfriendlies? Yeah, I'll live. Try another angle. Nah, that bounced off the thing. Yeah, you can get a good bounce doing that. Brute forcing it that way.
Santa gonna bring you anything nice this year?
Doubtful.
Did you see that?
I'd be surprised if anything makes it out of this tower alive.
One second. Got it. get it going.
See Thursday night football yesterday?
I saw a bit of it, but not a lot. Did it end up being a nail biter?
Yeah, it kind of was. It was a real close game. Detroit ended up winning.
Great.
Yeah, because I saw the little bit of back and forth as of the third, and there's so much little pieces of junk. But you want to worry about the big sparky stuff.
Start her up again, Gordon. Do what you did last time.
I was thinking Detroit was gonna lose for a second because Green Bay was cutting through their defense like butter.
Yeah, I guess half of Detroit's defense has been injured.
Oh, okay.
Good job.
I think it's like 11 of their starters are out, and I'm like, wait, what?
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Like, damn near almost everyone has been out, so it's a question of depth.
Let's get off there and see where it leads. Look out!
Well, what happened towards the end is Detroit was at a 4th down, but they could have kicked a field goal. They were close enough for it, but they ran the ball and they got a 1st down, and then I think there was something like 40 seconds left, so they kicked a field goal at the last minute. You know, so that Green Bay, because I was afraid. I was thinking, man, if Green Bay gets the ball again, they're doing like they had been doing, you know, cutting through. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like, sounded like all Detroit had to do was just fill as much clock as possible, and they converted like what, 3 or 4 4th downs when I saw it. Hey Matt, what's up? Let me know if you want to get on the audio line. I'll bring you in.
This could be it, Gordon. I don't get it. Why are they hanging around here? It looks like they were deliberately trying to blow the reactor. But why? Oh my god. It looks pretty far gone. I hope Dr. Kleiner was right about this. Let's see if we can find a way through the control room.
You ever have Windows Vista back in the day?
The elevator's down in the core entry. Let me see if I can call it back to this level. These readings are off the chart. I hope it's not too late to re-engage the containment field. Good thing you know what you're doing. Well, here's your elevator. Gordon, I wish there was something else I could do to help. Hurry back.
I did, but it was just on laptops, not a tower setup. All right, let me switch over and bring Matt along.
Hey, what's shaking?
Hey, Matt.
Are you two keeping it real?
Sure are.
Yeah, I was...
Feeling the holiday spirit?
Oh yeah, man.
And I'm gonna put anything good in your stock.
I don't know. Santa will have to be the judge of that. I think I've been a good man this year. I like to think so. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, I was streaming last night, so.
Finish Age of Titans.
Not yet. I'll stream it this weekend sometime.
Cool.
I feel.
Yeah, I
so
was watching
yeah.
you play for a little bit. It seemed like a real fun game.
Yeah, I'm playing.
What?
I've never played Rise of Titans all the way through, so I'm pretty much playing the whole story blind for the most part. Oh, go ahead.
What powers do the Atlantis have? Like, they have various gods and stuff.
Yeah, they worship the Titans because they feel like the Greek gods abandoned them when Atlantis was destroyed, so they started to worship the Titans. The cool thing about the Atlantean villagers is they can gather resources and add to your stockpile at the same time without having to go to like the town center. It's basically a combination of the Norse villager with the ox cart and but it's one unit, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, as far as like specific advantages and stuff, yeah, I haven't really played the Atlantis enough to really get a solid understanding of like, okay, these are their unique mythical abilities and stuff. Still not quite understanding how they gain favor. I think they use those priests they have to kind of scout out and walk around and emit their light torch thing to get favor. I never quite fully grasped how they get favor and stuff, but yeah, it's a pretty decent continuation from the main story, I would say, so far. I streamed Force Unleashed last night too. Best Star Wars game ever made, in my opinion. My money.
You should try Squadrons if you have a chance. That one's pretty fun.
You don't need a full VR rig for that, do you?
No, you don't. You can't. It's optional.
All right.
I have it on PS4.
I tried to play it on VR, and I could never get it to work, so I just messed it.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I have it on PS4, but it's still in the shrink wrap. The game's still in the shrink wrap and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, so I haven't really had the opportunity to play it.
Kind of reminds me of X-Wing vs. TIE Fighter, just
One of these days I'll stream it. I think the next Star Wars game I'll stream after The Force Unleashed is Empire at War. I love that one.
That's not the RTS one, is it?
It's RTS, yeah. You can build stuff and everything, but not while in mission so much. Just, well, before you go into a mission, you can go to the plants, you have control of and build up your buildings and train your armies and stuff. But you should probably remember is where I got my ass kicked on hard on Empire at War. Like, the enemy was attacking me every 10 seconds. I'm just like, stop it! So I'm just gonna do it on medium next time. It's just like, why? Plus, the enemies were damn near impossible to kill. It's just like, oh my gosh. I mean, it's hard, I get it, but ugh, didn't expect it to be that insane.
Yeah, I understand, like, if sometimes hard difficulty is either just value modifiers or some things with tactics, but the only thing where I kind of draw the line is where they kind of pigeonhole you into doing, like, certain things a particular way.
Like Mech Commander 2.
Well, here's the hoping Elite was just playing the ring around the Rosie game, and Veteran is more like a real hard difficulty rather than pitch and hold hard.
Yes. Yeah, Yosh was long for that. You saw firsthand of how kind of broken Elite was. Maybe I'll do it on Veteran next time, but Elite, yeah, one and done. There's no reason to do it again if it was that, like, broken. I never understood why there was never a Mech Commander 3, though.
A key to those games is managing your mobile field bases, isn't it?
Nah, that's Mech Warrior 3 you're thinking of.
Oh, Mech Commander doesn't have a mobile field base too?
No.
Okay.
They have repair trucks that look like the MFB vehicles, but not like an MFB truly in the sense of the word.
No. So I'd say Mech Commander on hard was a worthy challenge. You had to do different strategies to win.
Well, that and you actually had to worry about pilot health and the like, so definitely more of that old Microprose XCOM factor to it.
Yeah, I might do Mech Commander hard again. Was a little rough for me to stream the game with the intro and stuff, but other than that.
Yeah.
Because the intro kept glitching out and looking all rainbowish and stuff.
I'm thinking DX-Win might be able to get over that.
Maybe.
Because, yeah, when you saw me stream Mech Commander, I did it through DX-Win.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that next time. And then do like a window view through OBS, that way everyone can see it full blown on my gameplay screen.
Great, what's broken this time?
You're so Gordon Freeman, right?
Yes, for the episodes, it's a direct continuation, so you are still Gordon Freeman. It's only for Opposing Force, Blue Shift, and Decay, the Gearbox expansion packs for the first one where you play different characters. But yeah, both the episodes after Half-Life 2, they were both made by Valve First Party, and they were a direct continuation of Half-Life 2.
Do you switch characters in those games you mentioned?
No. You
okay,
play as one character for the entirety of that game's story.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Well, we've sealed the black hole for now. Hopefully we don't have anything more collapsing. I'm back.
Gordon, you did it! The containment system's back in place. It won't last forever, but at least we've bought a little time. While you were in there, I did some poking around in the control deck. They were trying to start a chain reaction, all right. But destroying the Citadel is just a side effect. Since we took out Brain's reactor, this is the only way they have to send a transmission packet back to wherever they came from. I can't tell what the packet contains, but it's important enough that they're willing to sacrifice the whole Citadel to send it off. We need to get it back to my dad and Dr. Kleiner at the outpost right away. I've been pulling down a copy. Whatever it is, I have a feeling it's bad news for all of us. There's something else. It's Judith. Take a look.
I'm fairly sure I've pinned down the location of the project. It's hard to say how much of it might have survived intact or whether there's anything remaining that could compromise our work if it were discovered by the Combine. We'll need to take a close look at it, of course, but I should be able to give a better opinion within a few hours. If the site is where we think it is, then it should be no more than... I'm gonna cut you short. We may have been spotted.
Where the hell is she? She's in serious trouble. We need to get this and the transmission packet to my dad. He'll know what to do with it. The packet's done copying. I've got it right here. Now let's get the hell out of here. Uh-oh. I think they felt that. I've secured an exit elevator. It's this way. Come on. Run! Something tells me they don't want us reading their mail. This lift will take us to a train platform. If we can hitch a ride, it should take us straight out of the city. Hey, the gravity gun's back to normal. Well, it was nice while it lasted.
I'm wondering, are the character models modeled off like actual actors or people on the team?
Yeah. So they give credits for the citizens for whose faces they use models for. I also have to read some more of the behind-the-scenes stuff, or read the behind-the-scenes documentary.
You guys heard about that movie about Madden football video game?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
You know the Madden football video game?
Oh, the one that's on Amazon?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's kind of interesting.
I want to be more interested in how Madden fell apart after a certain point, because, yeah, I think Matt will attest to this. EA hasn't really been the same ever since they lost the Bond license.
Yeah. Then Activision screwed it all up by doing 007 Legends. Which is really just a GoldenEye Reloaded map pack, if I'm being honest.
Coast is clear.
Remember when EA used to be fun?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
They used to make some of the coolest Sega games. I know that's not all they made, but that's where I do.
Oh, that was a nice clean getaway. I don't know what's in this copy we made, but they're not thrilled about us having it. You know, all things considered, we're not Oh no. It's a stalker car. God damn the Combine. This is what happens to you if you resist. Or if you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. God, I hope you don't remember who you were. All right. Let's see where this train is headed. With any luck, we should be well out of the city before it's too late. Thank God we're not on foot. Let's hope the worst is over. It looks like you saved our lives again. What's that? Oh my God. Brace yourself. Hurry, Gordon. It's moving. That's it. Keep pulling.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting out of the city anytime soon. Hey, Alex. Yeah, we can get out now.
No Madden football incorporated actual stats of the players.
That they did. Oh, don't tell me this part's broken. Yeah, it's like if you're at the door or something, Alex is supposed to follow you out. Uh-oh. I mean, this part's broken. Shit. Right. Let's start from the chapter proper.
Hold up a sec. I gotta catch my breath. Okay. Well, this might not be as easy as I thought. We're in the same boat as the other evacuees now. On foot to a train station. Let's head for the surface.
Yeah, of course. Episode 1 was an expansion pack, so by expansion pack logic, well, we gotta get our 4 hours worth. And thankfully it was at a sensible expansion pack price. Thanks. Oh crap, it's absolute pitch black in here.
I can't see a thing. I'm blind as a bat without that flashlight on. We need to get through that door. An air duct. Dr. Kleiner says whenever he locked himself out of his office, you and Barney used to compete to see who could get in fastest without using a key.
I will say this though, the one thing I'm grateful for about MMod is you have the option to separate your flashlight power from the rest of your auxiliary suit. In vanilla game, it's still tied to the same suit power system that feeds your sprint and your oxygen meter when you're underwater.
No, not one of these. I hate the head crabs.
Also, when I shotgunned this padlock, there actually is an achievement for Vanilla Episode 1 called the One Free Bullet, meaning the only shot you can fire is to blow open that lock. However, crowbar gravity gun, grenades, and rockets are all fair game. Everything else, no. Though I'd probably say... I'm pretty sure there's a video attempt of it on hard, but honestly, it's like, if you just want to get the achievement, you can do it on easy.
I bought a game for $1 on Steam.
Now, if the lights are flickering, that's probably just an MMod tweak, along with some graphic scoofs on my side, so don't worry about it. In vanilla game, you shouldn't get lights flickering as bad as that. From things being on fire.
Antlion's here? The Combine's defense field must have collapsed. Makes sense if it was powered by the Citadel. I can get a better shot if you knock them over, Gordon.
I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'll be back.
Alright.
Looks like we found a troop train. What the hell is that? A Combine zombie. That's like a zombine, right? Zombine, get it? Okay. Crap! Look out! It's got a grenade!
And on hard, those things will probably one-shot you, even if you have full suit power, so be really wary of that.
Light that thing up!
What's the gun called?
Which gun?
Oh, the gun you have right now.
The gravity gun.
Gravity gun.
The
Is
zero-point energy manipulator for the full term.
Is it alien-made or human-made?
It's human-made, but the core components from a crystal in Zen.
Yeah. It's that yellow energy.
Uh-oh, the antlion is up here.
Eat bicycle!
Is there friendly fire in this game?
Thankfully, no. It's not as
Okay.
sociopathic as Half-Life 1 is.
Okay, so you can't accidentally fire on one of your
Shine your
friends.
light on that barnacle.
That's the problem I hate about throwing explosive barrels. You kind of have to launch them a little bit low because the ceiling is just that low. Cool. Shells. And yeah, don't worry, the HEV suit has an auto reloader, so that's only the case in Half-Life 2. 1 and in Black Mesa, it doesn't. Back up, back up! At least antlions and headcrabs hate each other. I can make the most of that.
So what's this place supposed to be again?
This is the underside of City 17, so this is an underground parking garage we're in. Out of the Citadel.
City 17, wow. That doesn't have a lot of personality to it. Was it named, was the city something else before it got like renamed or something?
Well, some random town in Eastern Europe, so
Supposed to be like what, Romania or something?
from what I've read about the maps, it's supposed to be Bulgaria.
Oh, Bulgaria, got it. Were the Bulgarians like third party assisting the Soviet Union during, well, in From Russia with Love or something? Wasn't it them?
As in where that embassy was, where Bon and Tatiana broke in?
Yeah, those guys. You know, they follow us, we follow them as a little rule we have. Yeah, that. Alright, looks like the Chala's are right here.
Ooh! I would do blue shift first because blue shift is easier, and then I would do opposing force last. Chronologically, I would do Half-Life 1 and then blue shift roughly at the same time, but if you're going to be playing all three at the same time, if you're using Half-Life 1 as your point of basis, I would make sure that you finish blue shift before you end apprehension in Half-Life 1. And then you should start opposing force after surface tension. But I would make sure that you beat the base story of Half-Life 1. Midway through opposing... Yeah, because... Midway through opposing forces where it intersects near the ending of Half-Life 1. So yeah. Do Half-Life 1 and blue shift at the same time, but make sure you finish blue shift at the same time you end apprehension in Half-Life 1. And then start opposing force after you get past surface tension. But I would say play blue shift first. Even though opposing force was made first, I would still say play blue shift first.
You've got that hazard suit. This water's nasty. Got room for two in there?
I forgot to pick up the stun stick. Never mind.
Please let there be a way to the surface.
Not funny, Alex.
Gotcha. I don't believe it. An actual elevator. I would have settled for stairs. got to be kidding. I've worked with electricity a time or two, and I'm pretty sure this sparking wire must be connected to a power supply.
Bunch of physics props to also hurl around. I will also say though that yeah, based off of what I've seen in Ravenholm, vent grates are very good zombie killers.
Let's check out where that sparking wire leads.
Not that over there.
Light that thing up. That one's gonna blow. Hey, I hear the elevator. It's moving again. Oh, and here comes trouble. Keep your light on that zombie. What's taking so long? This time now.
Ah! Brick!
Hey, I hear the elevator. It's moving again. Oh, and here comes trouble. so long?
What the? Oh. Yeah, I can't hear that.
Hey, I hear the elevator. It's moving again. Oh, and here comes trouble.
Yeah, don't worry about Alex unless you don't leave her illuminated.
Where's that elevator?
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm just trying to light up some of these clowns.
What's taking so long? That mic. Anytime now.
That was probably a good idea to get that explosive barrel away from Alex.
Yeah, and sometimes I've had very bad moments where I was able to get inside the elevator, but one of the Zombine goons stuck a grenade, and no, this door will not protect you.
I hope it's still light out.
That pissed me off a lot.
Thank God, it's still day. Let's get out of here. Oh God, no. No, it's locked. I can't believe this. Hey, up there! Hello? Can you let us out of here? Hello? They can't hear us, I guess.
Can't be a Valve game without, you know, a valve.
That's it. See if the crank still works. Come on, Gordon, crank that thing.
Don't phrase it that way,
Okay,
please.
let's get to the train yard before the Citadel blows.
Institute a series of useful bulletins.
Finally, fresh shit.
However, for
Oh
now,
my
we'll
God.
have to content ourselves
Strider's
with
really tore the hell
meager
out of this
exposition.
place.
The destabilization of the City-17 reactor has had repercussions that were not entirely unexpected.
I've never been
Although
happier
we
to see
hardly
Dr.
dared
Kleiner.
speak this hope ahead of time. The destructive pulse forced a damper on the entire network of linked Citadel reactors. Thus, for the time being, I believe that all Combine portals have failed completely, as well as all communications systems based on that technology. In short, the Combine are completely cut off. Combine forces currently stationed on Earth are now isolated units, stranded. However, this is most likely a temporary state of affairs. As we once learned to our dismay, even the relatively tiny fracture at Black Mesa gave our enemies an opening which they were able to force ever wider as they poured through in greater and greater numbers.
There's another place we can listen to the whole speech, so let's get moving. No.
Something. Probably us. On the rooftops.
Eat brick.
I was hoping they'd get a bit farther before they noticed us again. We're gonna see if we can help anyone else get out. I'll cover the street while you figure this out.
I gotta put as much weight as possible on this. There are more stuff I could put here. Another brick or something I can tack on. No. Ah, there. Ah, that's closer. Thought I had to put a lot more weight under this. Not really, you just have to block it from dropping all the way down. There we are.
Nicely done. Let's head upstairs.
I always thought you had to counterweight it, but no, not really.
through here while that sniper's covering the street. Bring that over here.
Blood loss detected.
Nice toss, Gordon. That sniper almost took my head off. Let me climb up and take a look at what we're walking into. Uh-oh. They've got the street fortified up ahead. You run point, okay? I'll cover you from up here till you reach the far end. When the coast is clear, I'll catch up. Okay, looks like I can get that ladder down to you. Let me shoot out the latch. I might be a little rusty with this rifle. Ha! Nope, guess I'm not.
Here's hoping Alex can actually shoot with the rifle. In previous runs of Half-Life 2 EP1 with MMod, there have been some pretty unfortunate moments where Alex refused to fire, but thankfully, that's not the case here.
that's over. Oh, God. Looks like the reactor's back on track for a meltdown. That transmission's going out after all. Oh! I'd like to find another way around these buildings, but we really don't have time. Okay, let's get in. Come on.
What the f-
Combine regulations. What's that beeping sound? Get away from the doors!
Oh, what the fuck? I thought this whole car was supposed to be destroyed.
What'd you have?
Micheladas. Oh, just one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So in Half-Life, is the entire world
I think we're all clear.
hellscape at this point? So Yosh, is the entire planet just a freaking hell pit at this point? In Half-Life.
Automatic energy weapon acquired.
Now it's back on.
Okay. So yeah, I just got back from dinner. I was asking, is the world of Half-Life at this point just a freaking hell pit at this point? The entire Earth.
Well, for the most part, yeah, but well, at least the tide seems to be turning a bit.
Your vent crawling skills seem to be in high demand today, Gordon.
Power 15%. 30%.
Oh, back so soon?
Shut up, Alex.
For England? Is that a flash grenade or smoke grenade you have?
High explosive.
Alright.
But technically, for all intents and purposes, it's fragmentation in this one. It looks like a high explosive canister grenade, but well, it drowned. Not my problem.
Is that a Spaz 12 you have?
Hmm.
Is that a Spaz 12 shotgun you have?
Yes. Yes, it is.
What's the gun manufacturer? Just Spaz? Or...
Branchy, I
Oh,
believe.
Frenchy. Yeah, because the roll does not enough. It's called Frenchy Special. Yeah. 12, I think. Gun names are copyrighted, right?
Well, if the manufacturer deems it so.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have any spread on this game?
Kind of, but
thought she might have forgotten about me. Here we go again.
Dr. Freeman, I'm coming with you. Hey, over here!
What are you still doing here? Everyone should clear out of the city.
The Combine's not making it easy. We're trying to get enough people together to force our way through to the train station. People are meeting up in a safe house nearby.
Can you take us there?
You bet. Let's go. This way. Hey, it's me. Open the door.
What's the password?
I'm not even gonna tell you to shut up.
Come on in.
Sorry, Freeman.
Certain protein chains important to the
I don't think
process
this ward's
of
having
embryonic
it.
development were selectively prevented from forming. This is no longer
Kleiner's
the
daughter,
case. For those so inclined,
My dad's a
now
Dessa
would be an excellent time for procreation, which is to say, in layman's terms, you should
Dr.
give
Kleiner
serious
really
consideration
telling
to
everyone
doing
to
your part for the revival of the
get busy?
species. We must make the most of the time we have, as it is by no means certain how much time we have secured ourselves before the Combine attempt to restore their dominion, as they certainly shall.
All I used to want to do was sell insurance.
Since this is, in fact, the first opportunity we have had to speak openly of the baleful influence of the Combine, there is much ground to cover. And in fact, I hope to institute a series of useful bulletins in the days ahead. However, for now we will have to content ourselves with some relatively meager exposition. The destabilization of the City-17 reactor has had repercussions that were not entirely unexpected, although we hardly dared speak this hope ahead of time. The destructive pulse forced a damper on the entire network of linked Citadel reactors. Thus, for the time being, I believe that all Combine portals have failed completely, as well as all communications systems based on that technology. In short, the Combine are completely cut off. Combine forces currently stationed on Earth are now isolated units, stranded. However, this is most likely a temporary state of affairs. As we once learned to our dismay, even the relatively tiny fracture at Black Mesa gave our enemies an opening which they were able to force ever wider as they poured through in greater and greater numbers. In addition to the completely xenotheric species, there are many modified post-human allies still remaining on Earth who will be doing their utmost to re-establish lines of communication and supply with the larger forces. Even so, there is greater reason for hope now than at any time in the past decade. We have made, in secret, several technological advances which we will do our best to deploy in advance of the Combine's return. We continue to diligently assemble and train a new generation of scientists and technicians. For what the Combine fear the most is not any tangible human weapon, but our will, our intellect, our ability to respond selectively and rationally to every terror they turn against us. We place our firmest hope in the human spirit, even knowing how easily it may be shattered. We have all seen friends and family crushed by the Combine. Some of our neighbors have allowed themselves to be co-opted and purged of their humanity by the military machine. And those who resisted have met a most terrible fate. Still, I cannot overstate how important it is that we retain our humanity. Only this will allow us to hold together as we must for their inevitable return, and what is certain to be unimaginable retaliation. And, oh yes, if you missed any part of this message, it will loop repeatedly until there is no point in looping it any longer. I apologize for any inadvertent errors or omissions. As you can imagine, we have had scarcely time to record, let alone rehearse. What's that, Eli? Oh, right. This has been Dr. Isaac Kleiner, formerly of Black Mesa, now simply a citizen, like all of you, of Earth. Let me just add to all those who can hear me now, as we struggle out of the shadow of our malefactors, welcome back to the light. Now, where did I put that calculator? Careful, Lamar! These lamps are quite hot. Is this on? Yes. Very well. I am not much of a public speaker, but I'll do my best. Fellow citizens, residents of City-17 and environs, by which I mean sentient residents, of course, human and otherwise, although I believe there is little need to explain recent developments to our Vortigaunt allies. At any rate, first, as a matter of great urgency, If you find yourself still within the confines of City 17, you are well advised to leave the city at once by the fastest means available to you. We have restored service to much of the commuter transport system in order to carry citizens out of the city as quickly as possible. We have also established camps and triage areas in the surrounding environs. I repeat, you must evacuate the city at once. While there was certainly a great benefit in destroying the Citadel's teleport core, we have detected one rather unfortunate side effect. It would appear an inevitability that very soon now, the Citadel will be consumed in a destructive event whose magnitude I cannot currently estimate with any certainty, except to say that it will almost certainly irradiate an area of many miles radius. Therefore, I repeat, evacuate City 17 at once, if not sooner. I cannot state this without enough undue emphasis. On a lighter note, if you are already in one of our designated safe zones, I feel obliged to point out that a more fortunate side effect of the reactor's destruction is the complete removal of the Combine's reproductive suppression field. Previously, certain protein chains important to the process of embryonic development were selectively prevented from forming. This is just...
What the hell?
So inclined, now would be an
Let's find another way up.
for procreation, which is to say, in layman's terms, you should give serious consideration to doing your part for the revival of the species. We must make the most of the time we have. We are by no means certain how much time we have afford ourselves.
You go in any time in Half-Life, can you go visit all these ancient sites and stuff, or no?
No.
Okay. Is that a real alien or a biohazard human or something?
That was a headcrab-infested Combine Goon.
Uh-oh. Are they a cult?
No.
Kind of like zombies, aren't they?
Essentially, that's what they are.
Does this look like a place you want to live?
Not me.
Learned to our dismay, even the relatively tiny fracture at Black Mesa gave our enemies an opening which they were able to force ever wider as they poured through in greater and greater numbers.
So much for better living through science.
Dr. Kleiner says we can make now. You know that I needed his permission.
What idiot put Kleiner in charge?
Sometimes I think everybody's a doctor but me.
Everything we do seems to make things worse.
This was such a nice neighborhood, too.
It used to be safer here.
We're sitting ducks in here, or maybe fish in a barrel. Anyway, it's not good.
In advance of the Combine's return.
I hear it's a lot better out in the country.
To diligently assemble and train a new generation of scientists and technicians. For what the Combine fear the most is not any tangible human weapon, but our will, our intellect, our ability to respond selectively and rationally to every terror they turn against us.
I kind of miss the Combine.
We place our firmest hope in the human spirit, even knowing how easily it may be shattered. We have all seen friends and family crushed by the Combine. Some of our neighbors have allowed themselves to be co-opted and purged of their humanity by the military machine. And those who resisted have met a most terrible fate. Still, I cannot overstate how important it is that we retain our humanity. Only this will allow us to hold together as we must for their inevitable return. And what is certain to be unimaginable retaliation. And, oh yes, if you want to hear this message, it will loop. I apologize for any errors or omissions. As you can imagine, we have had scarcely time to record, let alone What's that, Eli? Oh. This has been Dr. Isaac Kleiner.
Okay, I am not gonna try to do that right now.
Let me just add to all those who can hear me now, as we struggle out of the shadow of our malefactors, welcome
Gordon? Alex? I don't believe it. How the hell did you get out of the Citadel?
We're not exactly sure. All I know is the Vortigots had something to do with it. But what about you, Barney?
I'm doing okay, just going crazy trying to...
Found us!
Aw, hell, Gordon? Were you followed again?
We stole some information from the Citadel on our way out. I don't know what it is yet, but it's important enough that they've been hounding us the whole way here.
Well, that puts the pressure on. Look, we gotta get moving. You guys know about the evacuation trains, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we've been planning to make a push on the train station. Now it looks like we're gonna have to cut a path through every chicken ship Metro cop who's having second thoughts about defending City 17.
If Gordon and I took a separate route, we could draw the Combine away from you. That'd give you a chance to get the trains filled up before we get there.
Really? Well, if you say so. Now, come here, look over here. Okay, across this bridge, over the rooftops, is a safe path to the station. You two head that way. I'll hit the streets and round up everyone who's been waiting. We'll meet you there.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Hey, Gordon, before you go, I was getting tired of carrying this around. Listen, I don't have many more of these, so try not to lose this one, okay? Go on across, Gordon. She's waiting for you. You lucky dog, you. See you at the station!
It's a gunship.
Power 40%. Warning. Blood toxin levels detected.
Hey, a hospital. Keep an eye out for medical supplies.
one.
That javelin missile?
Nah. Javelins aren't laser guided. Also, you notice it's missing the side tube.
Oh, the guard.
Yep. That's the one thing I don't like about this rocket fight. It's just thinking there might be a lot of cover, but fortunately that's kind of a bit of a lie.
Remember the helicopter on base game? Boss.
Which helicopter fight?
The one in where you have the boat and the helicopter, it drops mines and stuff.
What about it?
I was just so glad when I destroyed that thing. It took me a while. It took me a few attempts. What I tried to do at first was just stay still and shoot at it.
That is not gonna work.
Yeah.
One thing I don't like about the laser sighting here is that sometimes, you know, it's like, it's gonna try to go back to a covered position, and, all I'm doing is just blowing my own fucking cover rather than hitting the damn boss.
Jesus, Gordon, you're a real terror. Think it's dead? Maybe you should whack it with a crowbar just in case. Oh, God, not again. Jesus, Gordon, you're a real terror. Think it's dead? Maybe you should whack it with a crowbar just in case. Oh, God, not again. So much for medical supplies. I found a shotgun. More of them coming. After you. Oh no! Gordon, are you okay? Oh God, what's on
Power 30%. 45. Warning. Blood toxin levels detected. Automatic systems engaged. More administered.
Other blue barrels around here I could use.
Power 50%. Power 65%.
I thought there was one more laying around here.
You know who's playing next Thursday night football?
Rams at Niners.
Yeah, you're gonna be watching that one intently, I bet.
With a handful of disappointment.
I'll be rooting for the Niners. But
Frack.
Where are Rams located again?
In LA.
Oh, LA, yeah.
Inglewood to be more precise. Yeah, some of these barnacles, their tongues don't stick out until after you turn on the power.
Gordon? I got a bit swamped.
glad to be able to watch Thursday Night Football on Prime. That's a cool idea. Kind of missed it. I mean, they had other sports.
Well,
it just seemed real random before that.
They're having parts of the NBA for Thursday nights after football season, so...
Okay.
Yeah, so what they're going to be doing with the new NBA TV deal is, unfortunately, TNT is no longer going to be a part of it. This is their last season, and I do have my personal opinion on the matter, but all I'm going to say is that Warner Brothers' CEO is a complete fucking moron. Well, and well, losing the NBA rights was pretty much the tip of the iceberg. I'm not going to go over like all the other stupid shit he said, but let's just say there are a couple of choice words that can destroy a multi-billion-dollar relationship. So, yeah, so TNT's half of the contract, it's being split between NBC. Yes, they're coming back, so they'll be doing Sunday nights after football season. And then Amazon's taking Thursday nights after football season as well. At least that's the gist of what I've been reading. Now the question is, who are they going to have for on-air talent?
I don't like the new NFL theme song as much as the old one. You know what I'm talking about?
Probably not.
I'm not the best hummer, so I'd probably just butcher it trying to do it.
Those zombines, their grenades are more likely to kill you than they are to kill Alex. And yes, I'm playing on hard mode in case anyone's asking. And yes, it's possible for Alex to eat it, but that's only if you're not really paying attention. Where's the exit for? Not one in America, I'll tell you that. That was kind of a terrible solution, but what the hell, we're almost out of here.
At any rate,
It's the train station.
first, as a matter of great urgency, if you find yourselves...
They're onto us. Better find Barney and get moving.
There you are. I wondered if you were gonna make it in time.
Sorry to keep you waiting. The Combine's on our tail. What's the plan?
I'm sending folks out in groups. And like I said before, if you can keep them safe and provide cover, we might actually stand a chance of reaching the escape trains.
Sounds good. Send out the first group.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're at the 2/3 point of the game right now, so gotta do these escorts and then I think we'll be nice and fine.
Doing it. Well, that wasn't so hard. We should have brought everyone over at once. Go back and get another group. I'll stay here and guard the gate.
Of course, it's not gonna get any easier. And just put these up the road, so
The next group is ready for you.
Behind you! We've got you covered.
You'll be fine.
Thanks, Freeman. Hurry up, people. Take this med kit.
Get yourself out of here.
Okay, they're safe. Go for another group. Bring another group of citizens.
Might as well just put these mines, right near the ropes.
Fantastic ass kicking, Doc.
Keep your heads down.
Magnum
Hurry up,
pistol.
people. Keep your heads
Or a
down.
revolver.
There's a fourth guy.
I thought we'd never make it.
Hey, take this med kit.
We're ready for another group of citizens.
safe.
Hey, Doc.
Blood loss detected. Warning. Vital signs critical. Seek medical attention. Emergency. User dead.
Hurry up, people. Doc, take this med kit.
Ah, crap.
Bring another group of citizens, Gordon.
To the trains, people! We'll make sure you get there safe and sound.
Last wave.
Keep your heads down.
We made it. Thanks to you.
There you are. Go.
That should keep them off our backs for a while.
All I used to want to do was sell.
You guys coming?
Go on, Barney. They're not after you. Gordon and I will draw their attention while you get the others away from here. We can grab another train once you're clear.
Okay then. Don't take too long about it, yeah?
Here, let's open up this next track. Sorry. Bye, Barney. Good luck.
See you when I see ya.
Let's go hitch the last ride out of here.
I'll get a head start on the next train. No time to lose.
We're almost out of here, but gotta get rid of Strider. Oh, this part's gonna suck. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, that guy got stuck up there and... climbing up the ladder, that ladder to get to the rockets is easily the worst part.
Transmission's going out.
you go.
So you made it,
Yep, that was it for Half-Life 2 Episode 1. So, yep. We will continue on with Episode 2 next Friday night. 2 is going to take a little while longer, but yeah, I'll try to make sure we can cover all of it. I want to say it takes about 4 to 5 hours, although I can't drive for shit, and yeah, the main part of Episode 2 will revolve on a lot of driving.
yeah.
And you really drove great emphasis how much you hate the driving in Half-Life, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't drive for shit with a keyboard.
And of course, you can't use a controller, so.
Not with MMod. With the vanilla Half-Life 2, after the 20th anniversary update, it's doable, but not with particular mods. No. So, yeah, Episode 1 was actually an expansion disc, so it did require a base Half-Life 2 to run with. Episode 2 did not. That was its own standalone release, and it actually had a little bit of an extra update to the source engine. So, yeah, Half-Life 2 and Episode 1 ran off the 2004 and maybe the 06 branches, but Episode 2 ran with the 2007 fork. I don't know when they moved on to the 2013 fork. I want to say that was around the time of Portal 2 and Counter-Strike Global Offensive, but I believe CSGO was the title synonymous with the 2013 iteration. Because I think Portal 2 probably was its own thing. I don't know where Left 4 Dead fell on it. I want to say it was the 2007 version, but I don't know when they migrated to 13. That is if they did. But yeah, Counter-Strike Global Offensive was the 2013 branch, but I believe the newest iteration of Source came out after Half-Life Alyx, and the main centerpiece game for that without VR is Counter-Strike 2, which for all intents and purposes supplanted Global Offensive. So, yep. We're gonna go through Episode 2, and yeah, even though like Episode 2 still has most of the same mechanics and the like that base Half-Life 2 did, I will say though, the level design was kind of a breath of fresh air.
There looked to be some hard parts on this one.
Yeah, I would say the hard part would be defending yourself in the elevator. I'd say the antlion fight, especially just trying to throw all the explosive barrels at it. Otherwise, yeah, you don't want to try to wait for Alyx. That's gonna chip forever. Also, I'm gonna say this because MMod ended up giving some of the goons grenade launchers. You do not have to worry about that in base Half-Life 2 and Episode 1. So, don't worry about that part.
Okay.
That was just a tweak unique to this mod. However, again, on hard mode, a lot of success in base game is pretty much going to be one question. Can you use the crossbow? Although, you can use the RPG because there's a crate right in the parking lot, so that's what I use to knock out some of the crowds. But yeah, Episode 2, yeah, we're going to have a lot to be doing in that one. I'm not going to be going for some of the more funky or advanced or being thorough as possible achievements just for the sake of time. So, no gnome run. Besides, it's like, that forces me to turtle driving because you can't stick the gnome in one place consistently in the car. Not fun. But yeah, episode 2, I believe, should probably take around 4 or 5 hours. So, yeah, I'll try to start a little bit earlier in the night for that one. But yeah, that is going to be a whole night affair. But yeah, if I can't get it done on Friday, or I didn't make enough good progress, we'll do the final part of it Saturday night.
Cool.
So yeah, that's the plan with episode 2. We're almost there. But yeah, episode 1 is pretty short if you know what you're doing, for the most part. Yeah, blind I'd say about 3 or 4 hours, at most 5, but yeah, episode 1 is relatively short, even by expansion pack standards. But yeah, I got nothing else to say for now. So, any you guys have anything you guys want to close with?
Oh,
I'd
probably.
say it looked pretty fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, nowadays with the 20th anniversary update of Half-Life 2, yeah, episode 1 and 2 both came bundled with a game outright. You don't have to purchase them separately, so yeah. There's no excuse to skipping them. I'm just gonna say that outright. I mean, Blue Shift and Opposing Force and Decay, yeah, you can definitely make an argument, but I'd say with the episodes actually being canonical to the main Half-Life storyline, yeah, no excuses. It's like, yeah, I do enjoy playing Blue Shift and Opposing Force, but yeah, I play those out of courtesy, and because, you know, I actually do like playing those packs, especially Opposing Force. But yeah, with the episodes after Half-Life 2, now that they're fully integrated, I don't want to hear it.
Opposing Force is the one where you're the Marine, right?
Yes.
What's Blue Shift now? I haven't heard of that one.
So you play as a security guard. So the guy that helps you out, the guy who was playing a double agent, he was one of Black Mesa's security guys, and yeah, he managed to escape on his own with a little bit of help, but he managed to escape without our guy in a blue suit's interference.
Okay.
But yeah, base Half-Life 1, Blue Shift, Opposing Force, base Half-Life 2, episodes 1 and 2. Yeah, they're all available. Decay isn't, though. I don't know what was with the natural PC port that some fans were thinking of. And with Sven Co-op, I believe, well, it's a playable map for sure. So yeah, I've been a part of that map. So, no, not being part of it. I've played that map pack front to back. Of course, it was like with an 8-player room, even though it was really meant for 2. Yeah, I have done base Decay before on Emu. Decay was the PlayStation 2 co-op pack. You can play it solo, but it's an absolute pain in the ass to play solo. I wouldn't say Resident Evil 5 solo levels up bad, but it can get close enough to that.
Wow.
But yeah, I would say, yeah, do Half-Life 1 and Blue Shift concurrently, or at least finish up Blue Shift before you finish the first half of Half-Life 1. And then when you're about 2/3 of the way in the base Half-Life 1, you can play Opposing Force concurrently. Just be sure you beat Half-Life 1's base story before you finish Opposing Forces. Then Half-Life 2, just play that in the episodes in subsequent order. That's all there
They
is to
haven't
it.
yet made one where you can be the Black Ops, right?
There's no official pack for that. I know there probably might be some fan scenarios for that, but I have not looked deep into those. But yeah, as far as other scenario packs people have made for Half-Life 1, I'd say Echoes and Field Intensity are two pretty good ones. Poke 646 and its sequel. It still treats itself as being in the Half-Life universe, but it kind of handles a little bit differently. It's not a bad mod. Residual Life and Residual Point. I wish I could say something nicer than it's Korean Half-Life with a surprising amount of jank. I don't believe I'm going to do Residual Point or Residual Life on the air. At least not yet. But yeah, I'd say if you're looking for fan scenario packs for Half-Life 1, I'd say Echoes and Field Intensity are pretty good. Field Intensity is assuming you've played Opposing Force, since it follows the same vein as that. Echoes, though, I would probably not recommend playing until you have cleared damn near every Half-Life game up to Episode 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And if you're wondering about Half-Life Alyx for VR, I have heard that for story reasons, which I will not explain, they recommend you play Episode 2 first. Alright, well, that's about it for now, and then, yeah, after Half-Life 2's done for the year, yeah, probably a break, and then on the other side, after the new year, I'm gonna do the Mass Effect trilogy.
Nice.
So yeah, there's a lot of dialogue, and then I'll try to see if I can split it into progression and exploration segments, because yeah, surprisingly, like Knights of the Old Republic, there's only like 5 or 6 main story progression quests, or at least main story progression arcs. But yeah, Mass Effect 1 has a lot of side quest filler, and I do mean a lot. I'm just gonna say outright, I am not gonna 100% the whole trilogy, because there are parts in 1 which would probably teeter on insanity. So yeah. Yep. Main story quests take about an hour, maybe 90 minutes in the first one, but I'd say about 30, but I'd say it's more cover to cover mission oriented in the second and third one, so the missions are overall a bit shorter, or at least they don't take like whole world spanning arcs.
Right.
Nah, you know my stance on RPGs. I try to not talk over the dialogue if I can. It's just a rule of thumb for me saying, let the game breathe for itself.
Yep. Very much.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do on that front. And then on the other side, well, I'm finishing up East 1 and 2 Chronicles this weekend and sometime next week. And then, yeah, I want to start with, and then after the break, I also want to do the 10th East installment, which happens after the first 2 games. So, yeah, I'm going to play Nordics during the break, and then we'll start going live with that when I come back. And then after that is The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. So, yeah, I finished Trails from Zero to Azure, so we'll do Cold Steel 1 and 2 next year. I don't know if I can do all 4 installments, though, but I'll definitely try to do the first 2. If I can do the third one as well, then that might be a bonus, and then do the 4th installment and Reverie after that. I don't know about doing Daybreak, though. Daybreak's 2 installments, but I don't know how long those are. If they're about 40 to 50 hours a piece, then I can tolerate it, but... Well, you see me do those 2 RPGs. Those were like 80-ish, and there was a lot of off-the-air stuff I had to do. I'll see if I can try to split it into progression only, or at least see if I can just do more stuff than just wander the F around all the time. But yeah, I kind of have a plan for next year, so yeah, those will be my 3 headlining titles. As far as other games that I want to go through, if Metroid Prime 4 is coming out for real next year, then I might try to do... Then I'll do Prime and some of the other Metroid titles for kicks and giggles. What else? Maybe revisit Free Space, House of the Dying Sun, or Strike Suit Zero. Definitely want to give those titles a revisit. If you're wondering about if I'm gonna do Comanche Gold or Longbow Gold again, I'm gonna have to put that on the back burner for now, because let's just say the one thing that I kind of need those games to work, Win 11 doesn't necessarily agree with. Or rather, I have to gut the memory integrity feature or turn it off. I'm going, you can understand how dicey that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because unfortunately, and I'm still kind of looking into this, the old profiler software that I used, because I actually have to change the axes around, or, like how some of the old joysticks or some of the gamepads actually had, profiler software say, okay, you can map these buttons to these keys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Win 11 says they don't agree with the drivers. I'm going, oh shit. And unfortunately, most gamepads don't really do that anymore. And if you're wondering why I'm not using Steam input, there's one little snafu I'm having with that. It treats it like an X input controller, and that is not what I want. Because it'll treat the back shoulder buttons as the throttle axis. And I'm going, no. I mean, maybe I could do the DOS version of Comanche 3, and maybe I could do Longbow, but yeah, Comanche Gold I'm gonna have to throw on the back burner for now. And then, what other titles do I want to do? River City Girls Revisit. Yeah. Maybe play the first one front to back again, and then do 2 with the Double Dragon expansion. Might think of a few more, but yeah, when you have a trio of long RPGs, kind of screws with you a bit.
Yeah.
All right, well, closing time, guys. Last call.
I'll probably do another no mission failure, no death, run on goal 64, without the use of auto aim, maybe in like the next half hour or so.
Doing a 00.
Yep, 00. And then tomorrow I'll do Klingon Academy, probably like early afternoon, and Sunday I'll do Age of Mythology. I'll continue on with Rise of Titans there. And I do have From Rush of Love on the docket too next week. And what else? Yeah, that. Oh yeah, and the Force Unleashed. So that's kind of my lineup there.
All right. Anything else?
No, it's this month is gonna rocket by us real quick.
Yep. That it will. That it will. Okay. Well, I got nothing else. This has been Half-Life 2 Episode 1. We'll continue on with Episode 2 next Friday night. So, yeah, we'll do most of the main game Friday night, if not all of it, but yeah, Friday night and Saturday afternoon. Or at least Saturday evening, for sure. So, I got nothing else for now. We'll see you guys next time. In the meantime, stay sweet, stay sensational, and don't be salty, and we will see you guys later.
Keep it real.
And don't let keeping it real go wrong.
Because it will if you let it.